I'm David Wade. I'm the principal attorney at Wade Law Offices, and today I want to try and answer a question that comes up a lot with clients, and that is, what is the difference between a revocable trust and a will? A lot of people have heard about wills, maybe they've heard about trust, but they're not quite sure what the difference is. So let me just talk briefly about that. Wills and trusts are similar in that they do allow you to designate beneficiaries to receive your assets. They also allow you to appoint somebody to administer your estate after you're gone. The biggest difference, however, is that if you only have a will, generally your estate will have to go through probate, which means that whoever you want to administer your estate is going to have to wait until they're officially appointed by a court to take over control. A living trust, however, allows you to designate a successor trustee, and that successor trustee, assuming that your trust is properly funded, can immediately take control of your assets when you pass away. That means that there's no waiting for court approval, there's no waiting for court permission to get appointed. They can immediately take control of those assets, sell them if necessary, and ultimately distribute out the assets to your named beneficiaries in the trust. So the trust becomes the instruction manual for the trustee to follow in not only administering the estate, but also distributing your assets. So basically that's the biggest difference between a will and a trust is with a will, your estate will generally have to go through probate, and with a trust, you can usually avoid probate as long as it's properly funded. Now, there are other ways to avoid probate without doing a will or a trust, and I'll talk about that in a later video, but those are general exceptions to the rule. Anytime you have real estate, anytime you have significant amount of money in the bank or investments, you're usually going to want to have a trust. If you have minor beneficiaries and you have retirement accounts or life insurance and you don't want the kids to get your assets too early, then generally you're going to want to have a trust as well. So again, with the trust, you can avoid probate. With a will, your estate will usually have to go through probate unless it meets an exception. If you want to learn more about wills and trusts, feel free to give our office a call. We'd love to talk to you and answer any questions that you might have.